Hi, dear friends, welcome to Philo of Life, the channel dedicated to sharing knowledge and personal development. Unleash the power of wisdom, foster innovative thinking, and shape your future through profound videos. This week, we will embark on a journey together into a garden, planting small seeds of joy and harvesting abundant happiness. Let's cultivate positivity and reap the fruits of bliss. Once, in a lush green forest, there existed a diverse community of animals living harmoniously together. In this community, there were rabbits, squirrels, and wild cats. Life in the forest was a journey filled with challenges and learning. The rabbit, named Smart Rabbit, was renowned for excellent time management and seizing every opportunity. Every morning, Smart Rabbit would lead the group to search for food. Not only did he know how to choose the best grass, but he also helped the community plan to avoid potential dangers. Squirrel, known as Creative Squirrel, was an energetic and innovative individual. Each day, Creative Squirrel brought joy and novelty to the animal community. He always discovered new games and different approaches to make life in the forest more exciting. Creative Squirrel was an inspiration for the animals to explore the world around them. The wild cat, named Peaceful Cat, always maintained an optimistic spirit and immersed himself in the sounds of the forest. Every day, Peaceful Cat found serene places to relax and enjoy peaceful moments. Peaceful Cat was not just a tranquil soul but also a source of encouragement for the animals to stay positive in the busy life of the forest. One day, the forest faced a significant challenge as the environment began to change due to climate change. The stream dried up, and the once green grass turned brown. The animals realized that they needed to collaborate to find a new food source and sustain their community's growth. Smart Rabbit proposed a plan to conserve water and search for new food sources. Creative Squirrel brought innovation by building intelligent hunting tools, while Peaceful Cat provided faith and optimism. Through their collaboration, the animals not only overcame hardships but also became stronger, united in protecting and maintaining balance in their living environment. The story of these animals is not just an illustration of natural diversity but also a lesson on the importance of cooperation and creativity in overcoming life's challenges. The title, Garden of Happiness, Planting Seeds of Joy, Reaping Happiness, accurately depicts a symbolic picture, immersing readers in a spiritual journey through the imagery of a garden. The garden is not just a crowd of plants, it is a vibrant symbol of life. The image of the garden symbolizes robust growth. When looking at the garden, we witness vitality through the sprouting of seeds, the growth of grass, and the blooming of vibrant flowers. The garden acts as a vivid reflection of continuous development in life, from the intertwining difficulties to the birth of joy. Moreover, the garden symbolizes survival. In the challenging natural world, the grass in the garden is not just a manifestation of life but also evidence of the ability to resist difficulties and challenges. The grass continually fights to exist, much like humans must confront and overcome challenges to continue living. Furthermore, the garden is a symbol of recovery. After a harsh winter, the garden may wither and fade, but each spring is a new opportunity for rejuvenation. The severity of weather and time cannot diminish the fierce vitality within the garden. This is also a picture of resilience and the ability to regenerate, just like us after every challenge and difficulty. The garden symbol not only provides an appealing image but also speaks to the soul and mood of the reader. It serves as a reminder that in every aspect of life, there is growth, survival, and the ability to recover, and we can learn from these facets to build a happy and meaningful life. Once upon a time, in a beautiful valley, there existed a diverse ecosystem with many interacting species of animals and plants living in harmony. One morning, as the warm sunlight gently filtered through the thick foliage, the entire valley sparkled in the pure light. Lush green grasses, immersed in the freshness of nature, cradled each blooming flower. The grass near the stream's edge seemed particularly content, enjoying the cool water from the crystal-clear stream. The stream, like a reflective mirror, showcased the beauty of the deep blue sky and the grassy edges. Next to them, a pair of butterflies played around fragrant flowers, symbolizing gentleness and love, adding more colors and the music of nature to the valley. The melodies of various bird species blended into a natural symphony, creating a soothing harmony. Occasionally, predators roamed freely around the area, symbolizing the cycle of life and the excitement of existence. Bears and giraffes coexisted, portraying a harmonious image among species, demonstrating the balance in nature. The living environment in the valley was a complex system where each small element contributed to the richness and beauty of this natural scenery. Every living being, plant, and creature played an important role, forming a picture immersed in harmony and balance. This story educates about the importance of maintaining the environment and integrating with nature. It is evidence that every species and everything in the world impacts and links with each other, creating a rich and beautiful ecological structure. So seeds of joy is a fundamental yet meaningful principle in life, carrying with it a positive outlook and optimism. This principle, like a small action, has a significant impact on our souls and moods. When we sow seeds of joy, we actively create positive mental states. The image of small seeds being planted into fertile soil, then sprouting and growing into lush plants, symbolizes positive growth in our lives. This action is like bringing joy, optimism, and happiness to ourselves. More importantly, sow seeds of joy also brings a positive influence to those around us. The image of blossoming flowers from morning dewdrops, opening up a new, vast, and vibrant space, symbolizes our ability to create positive, fresh, and joyful spaces for everyone around us. Furthermore, sow seeds of joy promotes a spirit of creativity and flexibility in our perspective on life. The image of farmers caring for grass, creating a lush and beautiful garden, symbolizes creativity in building and maintaining joy. We can seize every opportunity, even in challenging times, to seek joy and happiness. So Seeds of Joy is a positive message about our choices and responsibilities regarding our mood and life situations. This action educates us about the power of positive thinking, encouraging us to face challenges with an optimistic mindset, thereby creating a meaningful and happy life. So Seeds of Joy is an active action, awakening optimism within and creating a garden of happiness for ourselves and those around us. Once, in a lush green valley, there existed a community of animals and plants living harmoniously. Wise old oak trees, agile squirrel herds, and diverse flocks of birds created a harmonious picture of nature. As seasons changed, the valley adorned itself with a new coat of warm-colored leaves, radiating the cozy hues of autumn. Oak trees began to shed their leaves, making way for the impending winter. The squirrel herd, known for their agility, swiftly gathered acorns and stored them in tree hollows. The cheerful songs of birds filled the air, adding excitement to the atmosphere. As days grew shorter and the air turned chilly, the valley inhabitants felt the anticipation for winter. One day, the oak tree spoke to the community. "It's time for us to enjoy the sweet fruits of our collective efforts. The acorns diligently gathered by the squirrel herd will sustain us throughout the winter, and the joyful melodies of the birds will continue to bring us happiness. Let's gather together and celebrate the abundance around us." With a spirit of unity, the animals and plants organized a festive community gathering. The squirrel herd shared acorns, the birds immersed themselves in a soothing melody, and the oak tree served as the meeting point for everyone. As winter arrived, the community continued to thrive. Acorns served as a crucial food source, and the birds' songs remained a musical backdrop throughout the winter. The valley is a testament to the significance of harvesting happiness, finding joy in reaping the rewards of communal dedication. The interactive relationships between the oak tree, squirrel herd, and bird flocks illustrate the beauty of interdependence and harmony in nature. In this story, harvesting happiness is not just an individual journey but a collective effort of all living beings, emphasizing the importance of cooperation, gratitude, and connection among all life forms in the magnificent canvas of nature. Harvesting happiness is a wonderful aspect of life where we enjoy the sweet fruits of our efforts and love invested. Speaking about harvesting happiness, we are like proud farmers celebrating the results of our care and nurturing. Every day, we dedicate passion and effort to our work and relationships, much like gardeners tending to every corner of their garden. We savor the sweet fruits of success, from small achievements to significant milestones. Each firm step, each effort, is a part of the garden of happiness we create with our own hands. Seeing the ripe, red fruits, we recall moments of joy and success. It could be personal growth, integration into the community, or simply joyful moments with family and loved ones. Indeed, these outcomes are powerful motivators, helping us continue our journey with full energy and determination. However, to harvest happiness, we also need to know how to face challenges and failures, much like the strong rain and winds challenging the grass in the garden. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, every difficulty is a test of our patience and determination. But when autumn arrives, looking back on the journey, we will realize that challenges are also an essential part of the journey, helping us grow and become stronger. Harvesting happiness is not just about achieving big goals but also about the experience, learning, and building memorable moments. The important thing is to appreciate what we have and turn experiences into valuable lessons. Just like in autumn season, happiness is not only in the result but also in the experience and learning from every moment of life. Once upon a time in a deep forest, there was a tranquil lake nestled amidst lush greenery. The grass and plants surrounding the lake created a picture that harmonized with the beauty of nature. On the lake's shore, there was a group of animals, including a tiger, a deer, and a wolf. The animal group lived harmoniously following a natural law, unspoken but adhered to each day. In their shared habitat, they understood that every living being contributed to the natural balance and collective existence. The tiger was the large predator, the deer preserved the vegetation, and the wolf played a role in population control. One year, the forest faced a challenge as a prolonged drought set in. The lake water gradually receded, and the grass became dry and withered. The animal group realized that to survive, they needed to adapt to this environmental change. The tiger and the wolf decided to reduce the prey's population to conserve resources, while the deer had to venture further to find food. They found a new balance where each member contributed to the collective existence in a sustainable way. When the rainy season returned, the lake filled up again, and the grass grew lush and green. The animal group had overcome the challenge, and the natural law continued to be their motivation to maintain balance in their shared habitat. This story is not only an example of the complex interaction between natural elements but also a lesson in adaptability and creativity in addressing environmental challenges. It is evidence of the existence and operation of the natural law in every corner of the natural world, where every living being must adhere to ensure survival and sustainable development. Natural law is a fundamental principle that every living organism on this planet must adhere to. It is the essence of life and reflects the constant balance, coordination, and interaction in the natural ecosystem. This law is often evident in every aspect of life, from the processes of growth and development to the cycles of birth and reproduction. It demonstrates the interdependence between natural elements such as plants, animals, air, water, and soil. A typical example of natural law is the water cycle in the hydrological cycle. Water evaporates from water surfaces, forms clouds, then rains down to nourish plants and provide drinking water for animals. The water then seeps into the soil, creating a water source for streams, rivers, and lakes. This cycle continues, creating a tight and perpetual connection between natural elements. Natural law is not only an essential part of the ecological environment but also a source of inspiration for human life. It teaches us about interaction, balance, and environmental awareness. When we adhere to this law, we simultaneously learn how to maintain balance in our personal and social lives. All our actions impact natural law. Protecting the environment, conserving resources, and maintaining the balance between humans and nature are necessary steps for us to continue enjoying the benefits that natural law brings. Once upon a time, in a small garden, a pomegranate seed fell to the ground. However, the soil it landed on was dry and arid, lacking water and full of challenges. The seed could have chosen to see the situation as dire and give up, but instead, it decided to encourage positive thinking. Once upon a time, in a small garden, a pomegranate seed fell to the ground. However, the soil it landed on was dry and arid, lacking water and full of challenges. The seed could have chosen to see the situation as dire and give up, but instead, it decided to encourage positive thinking. The seed began cultivating a positive mindset by focusing on the positive aspects of the surrounding environment. Instead of complaining about the arid soil, it viewed it as a challenge for robust growth. The pomegranate seed relentlessly sought ways to make the most of every drop of water, every ray of sunlight, to derive vitality. With a positive mindset, the pomegranate seed started sending out strong roots into the ground, searching for water sources from the deep layers below. It did not hesitate to penetrate rocky soil, occupying every available space. Every challenge became an opportunity for the seed to demonstrate positive thinking and robust vitality. As time passed, the pomegranate seed grew into a large, vibrant pomegranate tree, lush and full of pomegranates. This tree became not only a symbol of perseverance and robust growth but also evidence of the power of positive thinking. Despite facing harsh conditions, the seed, through positive thinking, transformed a harsh environment into a vast garden of joy and happiness. Encouraging positive thinking is not just a method, it is also an implementation of positive psychology, supporting individuals in adopting positive thoughts and actions in life. Positive thinking not only helps us view the world optimistically but also sets the stage for personal success and happiness. Encouraging positive thinking stems from an awareness of the power of mood and thoughts. By focusing on the positive aspects of every situation, we can actively shape our attitudes and actions. Each challenge becomes a new learning opportunity, and each failure is a step forward toward success. Encouraging positive thinking also helps us build confidence in our own abilities and those of others. Instead of concentrating on limitations and uncontrollable factors, we acknowledge the strength and potential inherent in each person. This creates a supportive environment and encourages personal development. An essential aspect of encouraging positive thinking is creating a supportive community. When those around us share the promotion of positive thinking, it becomes not only a source of motivation but also a positive force that spreads throughout society. Ultimately, encouraging positive thinking helps us build an optimistic soul and view life from a positive perspective. In this way, we can create a meaningful life where joy and happiness are not only goals but also the journey we are building every day. The journey of the Garden of Happiness, sowing seeds of joy, harvesting happiness, has opened up a world of meaningful experiences and learning. In our garden, we have learned that sowing seeds of joy, holding on to faith, and nurturing small dreams can yield bountiful fruits of happiness. Looking back at the path we've traveled, our garden is not just a place where beautiful flowers bloom, but also a space where we found joy in genuine relationships and peaceful moments amidst the majestic nature. It's time to harvest the sweet results of our efforts and curiosity. We appreciate every seed of joy, every gentle breeze, and every warm ray of sunshine that has enriched our garden. The moments immersed in nature, sharing and connecting together, are vital pieces that contribute to this magnificent picture. Let's continue to sow seeds of joy and care for our garden of happiness. Sweet fruits will always await in the hidden corners, and together, we will harvest the most wonderful memories from life. Thank you all for making the Garden of Happiness a meaningful journey and a treasury of joy.